Hi there. My name is James Johannesson, and I'm here today to talk to you about muskies. Now, muskies is a fish in the Midwest and also Canada. Its scientific name is the muskellunge. Um, it's more commonly known as the muskie, and it's the largest member of the pike family. These fish are one of the most sought after trophy fish in the Midwest and throughout Canada. And the world record muskie was caught in Wisconsin in 1949, and it weighed 67 pounds, 8 ounces, and that record still stands today. So as you can see, this is a very large fish for a freshwater fish. And they're confused a lot with the Midwest fish called the northern pike. Personally, I've been muskie fishing for 4 years now, and I have a cabin on one of the most prestigious muskie fisheries in probably the world. That's located by Walker, Minnesota, on Leech Lake, and I also have a cabin at Lake of the Woods in Ontario, in Canada, actually, and that's also a very prestigious fishery for muskies too. So I've had a lot of experience in the past 4 years, and my biggest fish to this date is 49 and a half inches and about 25 pounds. So I've have a lot to learn, but it's going good so far. So yeah, I'd probably say my thesis statement is the muskies are a fish of 10,000 casts, and they're very hard to catch one, but that's why a lot of guys go after them because the challenge of them. I'm just gonna go over some techniques to catch one. Usually, when you're trying to catch a muskie, you are either casting or trolling or bobber fishing. Usually, for casting, you want to be in shallow water by a weed bed or casting on top of rocks because they like to in the mid of the summer they like to sit on top of the rocks, sit by the weeds, and just hang out waiting for prey to come to them. Some type of techniques for casting, you can use a crankbait which goes down uh, probably 4 to 5 feet close to the bottom, or you can use a topwater bait that imitates like a duck or a little duckling or a muskrat that's on top of the water struggling to swim, and the muskies will try and eat those on top of the water. And with trolling, that's done in more deep water, so it's probably done in anywhere from 20 to 30 feet, and you basically are just driving your boat around probably 3 to 5 miles per hour, and you drag a crankbait behind the boat that goes pretty close to the bottom. So if it's 30 feet deep, you probably want to go in 28 feet. And basically, what this crankbait is doing is it's imitating a wounded fish, and a muskie will sit on a ledge or in between some rocks on the bottom, and when it sees this wounded fish struggling by, it will come up and attack it. So that's a great way to catch muskies as well. And I'd say some of the best lakes to catch them on is Lake of the Woods in Canada, um, uh, Lake St. Clair in Michigan. It's on the border of Michigan and Canada. Um, it's a very good trolling lake. And then another one in Minnesota is Mille Lacs that has a bunch of record huge fish. And then Leech Lake is one of the most prestigious ones that I have a cabin on. And then Big Pelican Lake, which is about 45 minutes probably from Grand Forks. That is a very good one that had a 57-inch muskie actually come out of last summer, and that's very good record. To conclude this speech, I just want to say that it's one of the biggest freshwater fish that anglers around the Midwest like to go after, so that's what makes it just such an adventure to try to catch. And then these are definitely not easy fish to catch. They're the fish of the 10,000 casts, and they're in many lakes around the Midwest. And for my concluding statement, I just want to say, although they are extremely tough to catch, they always put up a fight of a lifetime when you do catch one, and that's what makes the memory so amazing. And they're just one of the most elusive fish in the Midwest, and that's what makes them the most sought after freshwater fish in the Midwest and Canada. Thank you.